Okay, hello guys. I'm gonna show you a quick tutorial on how to do animation with multiple sliders. The way that I've been seeing that you guys are like doing your animation is just by clicking on just one slider. I'm going to animate and then just clicking OK. And there you get like an animation on just one slider. So for example, if you see here, we are getting just what it's going on here. That is essentially the point of curve. But if, for example, I have here like a simple setup of like a tractor point. So in this case, I have here one group for the unit size. So how big each shape it's gonna be. So in here, I have it from like 0.1 to 1. And also the number of segments because this is a polygon. So I'm creating here different types of polygons, depending going from like 3 segments to 10 segments. And also I'm setting the height here. So from 1 to 2 in this case. But what if you want to animate multiple sliders at once? What you're gonna need is only 2 components, well, 3 components. First one is gonna be remap numbers. You can just type remap numbers, or you can just go to the math section, go down to domain, and you can find here the remap numbers component. And also you're gonna need a domain, like a simple domain component. This one you find in the primitive. I think it's here. Yeah, you find it here in the main, or just double click and type domain. It's this black one. It's not the one with the 2 here, or the squared one. It's just the regular one. So what you're gonna need is get your value. So in this case, I'm gonna get first this number slider right here that is going from 0 to 1.00. This is gonna be the value that is gonna be remapped. So this is gonna be our value that goes from 0 to 1. And our target value. Our target value, it's gonna be whatever value we have in the slider at the moment. So in this case, it's easy because it's only from 0 to 1. But for example, if we want to affect the number of segments, we'll go from 3, which is the minimum that we have here, to 10. So let's do that first. Just connect the domain to the target and right click on it and go to set domain. And in this case, you're just gonna have to type from 3 to 10 and click on commit changes. So now if you hover your mouse on here, you see that there's one locally defined value from 3 to 10. So now if we go and connect the mapped output to the domain end here and the number of segments, we see that we can shuffle this and we will see all of our shapes changing the amount of segments that they have. So ideally, you'll create another one, for example, for the point on curve. But because this is from 0 to 1, you just right click it, set domain, and this is going to be from 0 to 1.00. Commit changes. Go here to the parameter. Now let's change the unit size. So let's go from 0.1 to 1. So copy this and just change the domain. So right click it, set domain from 0 to 0.1 to 1, and click here on the map and go to domain end here. So as you can see, now we have control over those three parameters just by using one slider. So as I move this slider, you will see the whole project changing at once. And from here, you just need to, I mean, if you want to name it, as I did down here, so you'll have a component for the number of segments, another one for the unit size, another one for the point of curve. You can just name them so you know which one is affecting what. And if you want to change the domain, maybe because you want to change the unit size or something, you just come here again, right click it, set domain, and change the domain. And to do the animation, you just need to go over to this slider that we have here. You can change the number, the name of it. So in this case, animation slider. So we know this is our animation slider. And just right click on this, go to animate, find your desired folder. So in this case, I'm gonna put it in desktop, University of Miami, make a new folder. So this is gonna be our animation. You can change here the resolution. So the higher you go, the crisper is gonna look. So if you go only for like 500 to 500, it's gonna be like too pixelated to show on a review or something. But it's going to reduce the amount of time it takes to generate all the files. But I would recommend you guys to go for the highest resolution your computer can take. So in my case, because we don't want to be here like 30 minutes just waiting, I'm gonna do it of 1000 by 750 pixels, just so it's faster. And we can see here the preview as it goes. Once it's done, you just need to go to your folder and you will see here the whole animation going. Then you can just go to Photoshop, create a new file, 1000 pixels by 800, 750. Because it's for like web sharing, just do 75 pixels per inch. Go to open, here, image sequence, and set your frame rate to either 24 or 30 frames per second. I'm gonna do 30 frames per second. And now you have your video group here. Go to Window, Timeline, and there you have your video right here. If you wanna export this, just go to Export, Save for Web. Select here GIF, make sure that you have like the highest color count. Just click on save right here. I'm gonna save it to my desktop. Animation GIF. Save. And if we go to the desktop, it should be right here. So as you can see, we have our GIF done in probably like 10 minutes, 7 minutes. And there you go. If you have any questions on this, feel free to contact me either by text messages or send me an email. And yeah, have a great weekend.